Well, I haven't done a video for a bit. I wanted to cover a couple things today. One, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. And two, I want to give a little quick update on the car. If you want to skip to the update on the car, I'll put a timestamp up here for you. I never had an expectation per se on how many subscribers I get, but I will have to say I'm pretty blown away at 1,000. It was more of a way for me to have a creative outlet just to do some videos on stuff that I wanted to do, and also document some things going on in my life for myself and my kids. And I remember getting my first 100 subscribers, and I thought that was crazy that 100 people want to see my stuff. And now 1,000, it just seems crazy. But just want to say thanks to everyone. Thanks for sticking with me. I know I don't put new content out super frequently, but I'm trying to do a little better. I've got some ideas of things moving forward. One thing that helped boost my channel a lot is a little bit of luck. You know, I released that video of me vlogging, driving around talking about my CRX about the same time that Donut Media released their video about the CRX. So I came up in suggestions on that one. I think that helped me out. I think timing was just lucky on my part there. I think the channel is going to be balanced more towards the CRX. That seems to be what people like to see. I do have a lot of stuff I need to do to my dirt bike soon. I'll be doing fork seals and some stuff on that. I might do a video, I might not, but for you guys that want to follow for the dirt bike, for the KTM stuff, leave a comment down below so I know, because if you guys want to see more than that, more of that stuff, I'll definitely do that. I think I have a cool plan of putting together a dirt bike project with a couple other buddies here soon, so you can look for that. As far as the car, I know I did that video a while back of when I took it to my buddy AJ's house. We fixed the exhaust. My test pipe had the welds had broken on it. We fixed that, and then, oh boy, someone's getting after it. So after we'd fixed that, I found out my passenger side engine mount bracket, that actually the bracket that mounts to the frame rail is starting to rip apart from the frame rail. I drove it hard for a couple days just to kind of see what was going to happen. The split actually did get slightly bigger. When I put a jack under the car and raise and lower the transmission side, you can see that gap kind of opening up. So it's definitely more than seam sealer. Not a giant issue. I don't see it actually breaking off. I don't see my engine falling out or anything. But I have still been driving the car, just not quite as frequently, and definitely not ripping on it. Trying to take it a little bit easy. I've had a weird creaking, mechanical creaking noise. I don't really know how to explain it for a long time with the car. I've gone through a couple different traction bars to try to fix the problem. Haven't found anything loose anywhere, so I basically attributed it to the polyurethane bushings that I put in it making the noise. That will definitely be a future video once I get this crack welded up and stuff. If I still have the noise, I'm going to do a separate video to see if you guys can help me troubleshoot that issue. Anyway, let's go check out the car. I'll show you what's up. Okay, so this is the area that is the concern. That crack right along there is the issue. It's pretty nasty. Like I said, not too worried about it actually breaking anything off. You know, I've got two more mounts in the engine bay. These Hasport mounts are pretty tough, but I definitely don't want to take too many chances. There's also a little crack. You can see that right there is a little crack, which is not good. So I may have to put a little reinforcement on that. It's kind of tight in here. I may have to drop this mount, move the transmission a little bit, but I'm basically going to have to come in here, grind all of this out, and then I'm going to have my buddy help me weld all this. We may TIG it just to get a nice, deep, pretty weld, and then I may have to do some sort of reinforcement down here. I'm not really sure yet. Do the least amount of paint damage as possible. If I can get away with fixing this and just basically covering all my engine bay up and stuff, and if I can tape this off from this line down, that would be ideal, and just paint that frame rail. If not, I may have to do this entire apron, which is not a huge deal, but I'm going to try to do it with the motor in so I don't have to pull all that out. If I went through the effort of pulling the motor out, I'd almost rather put something different in instead of throw that back in. So that's what I've got. That is the update on the CRX. Hopefully sooner than later I will get around to repairing that mount. I'll do a little video on that, and we'll have a lot more CRX footage coming in the future, and I can finally finish up this big nice reveal video that's taking me forever because I keep having problems. Anyway, 1,000 subscribers, awesome, thank you. I'm out.